we really just wanted to sort of get the game out of the way last week. We obviously had plenty of reasons why we wanted to play it, but in the back of everyone's minds was getting through that clean and being able to get onto your recovery, obviously, and coming into this week nice and fresh and ready to go. And that's what we've been able to do. The players came in this morning. You could tell there was a little bit down from last night's result, obviously, but a real spring in their step also for what's coming up. And you can't help but be excited because it's such a big occasion.
Well, it's different with the circumstances surrounding the whole world. So just from that perspective, it's different. Obviously, it's my last year at the club, and you're not going to get any more opportunities in this competition at Castleford. So, it's clearly special. I think there's a great opportunity for us. I think, everybody will have written us off, I would have thought. So we're just looking forward to the challenge. I think we're excited by it and looking forward to enjoying the week, which Challenge Cup finals are special, and going down to London and training on Wembley and all that. We want to enjoy it and make sure that we do ourselves justice in the game and really go and challenge St Helens, which we know we need to play well to do that. I'm confident we'll be able to do that.
Yeah, look, it has been a tough couple of weeks. I've said before how for basically 3 weeks in a row we planned for a game. We went through all the preparation for a game, and we rocked up on a captain's run, and you're sort of letting the players down because they're excited about a game, and we've done all the preparation and hard work for a game, and it was back into that. This one's been cancelled, and instead of a captain's run, we're doing a tough training session to replace a game, and it's obviously not what players like doing, and then rolling out and doing it again the next week. So it's hard from that point of view. It's hard for players as well. There's been a number of players that have thought they were going to get opportunities within those games that haven't played a lot of footy, and unfortunately things have changed and the goalposts have been moved for those guys, and they've missed out on games they thought they were going to get. So there's a bit of management from that point of view too. But what we've had to do is just make the best of the situation that we've had. And we've worked hard in those periods, as I said before, when we were going to do captain's runs, we had tough sessions and made sure that we simulated what we thought games are like in terms of your intensities and your speeds and all that kind of thing. And as best we can simulate games, and that gives us a really good preparation. And I was really happy with the way we went about our work against Wigan. I thought for 60-odd minutes we played really well, and that certainly shows that our game simulation is working really well. And while I thought we were very ill-disciplined against Wakefield, I thought it was exactly the type of game that we needed. They played well. It was a tough game. They really challenged us, and what we had to do that I was really happy with is the result wasn't just going to come easy. We had to really work hard and fight hard for it, particularly in that last sort of 20, 30 minutes in the second half. And from that point of view, I think we've had the perfect preparation in getting 2 runs in a row, or 2 games, 2 weeks in a row, and getting that match fitness under the belts. And now we get a really good preparation leading into this weekend.
I think I tried to play it down a fair bit in 214 and keep a lid on it. And I think it probably, in hindsight, was a little bit of a mistake. That we want to enjoy the experience and be excited by the challenge. And I think that's one of the biggest messages I've given to the players this time is, well, we're going to enjoy this. We're going to enjoy the week. We're going to enjoy going down there and everything that it stands for, and give ourselves the best chance to enjoy the game and play right up to our full potential.
Like a lot of things, as soon as I arrived here, people wanted to tell you what competitions they wanted us to win, and who they wanted us to beat and all that kind of thing. And that's run true for the last 18 or so months that I've been in the country. So look, very aware of how big a competition it is and how big a game it is, and they're also very aware of what an iconic stadium Wembley is. And you're obviously looking at the scenes there last night. It was absolutely outstanding to see, and you could almost feel the intensity of it and the pressure of it through the TV. And that's something that I think every footy player wants to be a part of in any code, and certainly our blokes do. And we're very lucky from the point of view that we've got a good mix of experience and a good mix of youth in our group. But what we do have also is a group that's achieved a lot together and been part of some really big occasions together. And what they do know is how to handle these occasions, and I know they're really chomping at the bit and looking forward to this one.
Look, they're the best side in the comp, aren't they? And they have been for a few years now. But I think we've had some great games against St Helens. Real challenges where, like last season, for example, we lost a real tight game in round 9. We won a game against them in round 7, and then sort of COVID it. After that round 7 game, they're the best side. They're going to be a real challenge. They've got Lomax on their left is obviously a threat. Their pack is awesome. They're a real challenge, and you've got to front up to them. They've just got quality players everywhere. Speed. Percival's back. He's a high quality player. Both wingers score tries. They're just wherever you look, they're a good side. Rugby, I think, is an iconic player. So we've just got to be right on our game, man for man. We've got to match up, and we've got to play our best game. And that's we know we have to. There's no hiding from that. I think we've just got to be so dogged and determined and front up to everything that St Helens throw at us.
We're very, very aware of what it would mean to the town. No doubt there whatsoever, and we're very aware of what it would mean to a lot of our players who've, we're very lucky in that we've got some players who've been at this club and had a lot of success at this club for a very long time. And, at this stage, that hasn't included Challenge Cup for most of those players. And so we're aware of all of that. But what this group of players get to do is write their own history and write their own book, so to speak. And they've done an outstanding job of that over the last couple of years in what they've been able to achieve. And, they certainly know how to handle big occasions, and they certainly know how to have themselves at their best for the big occasions. And that's exactly what they'll be aiming to do this week. And, I think through that process, what we've learned is what really works for this group in terms of allowing this group to be at their best. And a big part of that is enjoyment. And we're going to enjoy this occasion. It's the last time that this particular group, as we said, will actually get the opportunity that we've got this week. And it's really important that we enjoy every part of it. We enjoyed training today. We've got a couple more sessions to go. We need to enjoy the trip to London. We need to enjoy being at Wembley and obviously the game when it comes. So that's when I think we play at our best, and that's what we'll be doing this week.
We've learned a lot, I think, over the previous finals. I think there's, it's not just that. It's you dipping into the legacy side of things. You're dipping into the players that are going to be leaving, coaches that are going to be leaving after this season. So there's a massive amount of motivation. I don't think we're going to be short for motivation. That is for certain. I think we've just got to play our very best game, and all the things that we've used as motivation throughout the Challenge Cup into the semi-finals and now into the final. They're all there for us, I think, and we'll do some good things this week. I think leading in to make sure we top up on that. But I think you learn from every big game that you're playing, and the finals that we've played in have given us an opportunity to be really ready for this one.
Oh, look, it's an opportunity for our whole group there, not for myself. We've obviously enjoyed having crowds back, and we've been really lucky there, and that most of our crowds have been at home as well. But if I go back to the Challenge Cup semi-final against Hull FC, small stadium and relatively small crowd with the restrictions, but just the atmosphere and the noise and the tension that added, and everything that the crowd brought there was a really memorable experience, and that's for myself as well as the players. And we're all just really looking forward to being able to get to the whole occasion of what the Challenge Cup final is, the fact that it's played at Wembley and the standing of that stadium within this country and the world, and obviously having a significant crowd there is going to really add to that as well. And it just adds to the excitement, adds to the occasion, and adds to us looking forward to it as well.
Paul McShane won the Man of Steel last year. James Roby could have won it in any year that you've watched him play. He's just been a phenomenal player for St Helens and his country. But they're super important. I think James Roby's just pure class, and so is Paul McShane. The pack around them is obviously crucial as well. That's where it starts and finishes with the pack. So and we need to get that battle right. You know, around Rugby, you've got Walmsley and players like that who are real threat. I mean, Walmsley's, you know, probably the gun front rower in the comp at the minute, so you've got to deal with him. But then again, wherever you look, you know, there's quality. So yeah, we're going to need to be at our best.
There's probably one position that we just need to make a final decision on in terms of, you know, what we think we're going to need for the game. And you know, outside of that, I think the majority of the squad really picks itself. And while we've been, you know, a little bit sort of disjointed at different times with injuries and blokes in and out and everything else, you know, the fact that guys like Joel Thompson and Matty Lees were able to get some really good minutes and a really good opportunity on the weekend puts them into contention, and that makes the last decision a little bit difficult. So I'd certainly rather be in that position where we're getting to make choices rather than wondering who we're going to put in there.
Are you not too concerned about the form going into this one? Obviously, it's not been the best of runs, but I guess everyone's had their own challenges this year.
Oh, yeah, it's just mad. It's been mad. You know, I mean, we played, you know, we had 5 debutants yesterday who've hardly played any academy rugby in the last 2 years. Never mind, you know, play Super League game. So look, that result, you know, I mean, we just before the semi-final, we were pretty poor against Leeds, but you know, the focus of attention has been on the Challenge Cup, and it massively for us. And the games, you know, I mean, the game 6 days before the Challenge Cup final was a little bit crazy, really. It's been awkward, absolutely, but we've trained hard, we've trained well. The one thing, the boys will be fresh, that's for sure. And look, they're all looking forward to it. I think, you know, there's an excitement about us going and playing. It's 80 minutes. You need an 80 minute of high quality rugby league to win this game against St Helens, and we're more than capable of delivering that.
Well, no, look, I think you have to reflect on what went right and what went wrong. The last time you were here, it was only a couple of years ago. And, you know, I know that at the time, Justin Holbrook made some changes in terms of how they prepared for Wembley and then how they prepared for the grand final. And obviously those changes were really successful for him and the team. And, you know, we certainly spoke about that last year in terms of our preparation for a grand final. And you know, that's conversations that we've had again this time, and you know, how we went about preparing last year and what worked for us. And how that's different from, you know, what the group at the time did in 2019 for Wembley. So we've made a number of adjustments there, and we've spoken about a number of things, and we've put a number of things in place that, you know, like I said before, we believe is going to have us at our best for Saturday.